What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another reaction. We are finally diving back into IDLE full force, checking out two songs by them, picking up right where we left off with HANN. So without any further ado, if you guys enjoyed this content, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, check out the Patreon if you want to support this channel and also see some exclusive reactions. And let's get into it. Whoa, that's very ominous. I believe this is the intro song to this album too. I love the build-up. Holy shit, this sounds beautiful. That's literally the melody of HANN, of Alone. There's something so cinematic about it too. It sounds like a song from a trailer or a series or something, like an OST. Holy, if this is indeed the intro to this album, it was perfect. The build up, the way that they rely on that piano, and it's pretty much the piano and creating like those vocal melodies, like the song is literally thriving in their vocal abilities, and it's a complete like showcase of their emotion, which is absolutely beautiful. And you know, the melody of HANN, the previous music video that we checked out, but it sounds almost like flipping it on its head. Like it sounds completely different. And I actually want to have a look at the lyrics. The promise I made myself to forget you sways right away with the wind. The promise I made to erase you all seems like a lie. Not a day passed without thinking of you. I ignored you for yesterday. I longed for you yesterday, sorry, and I resent you today as if you believed me on that cold day. It's interesting. I believe the lyrics to HANN were you changed almost as if you took some pills, like the the humanity in you essentially kind of disappeared, and you were no longer the one uh that I wanted. But in that previous music video, this song makes HANN feel like a lie. It's almost like HANN is them kind of being in denial of the fact that they say goodbye to him and I no longer need you. This song is almost like, hey, remember what I said? Kind of like the lyrics of Han, do you remember what you said? But it's literally as if they're talking to themselves, kind of. Like, do you yourself remember what you said? Because everything you said in that previous music video was all a lie, and that intention of me wanting to forget you just was blown away with the fucking wind. So that is actually quite beautiful. And it's almost like that song was them kind of trying to convince themselves that they're saying goodbye, whereas here it's like them having an honest conversation with themselves. Like, not a day goes by without me thinking of you. Not a day passed without thinking of you. I longed for you yesterday and I resent you today. And as if you believed me on that cold day, you didn't look back a single time. Whoa. Oh, wait. So that actually creates another dynamic. It's almost as if like they convinced him in that previous music video that they're better off without him, and they said goodbye. As if you believed me on that cold day, the cold day when I gave you the cold shoulder and I said goodbye. You didn't look back. You went because I told you to F off, essentially, kind of being very, very polite about it. You believed me, whereas I didn't believe myself. That's fucking deep. If that's very interesting. And also the post-chorus, waiting for your spring again, is that being too greedy? Because they're literally alone in winter. They're in this phase of, they sold what was supposed to be the truth, that someone believed them, but they didn't believe it themselves. And now they're alone in winter and they're waiting for that spring day, for that happiness to come back for him, not for him to come back essentially, but for some happiness to bounce back into their lives. And they're like, is that being too greedy? Like, am I asking for too much for wanting to be happy? This was beautiful. So without any further ado, let's continue, have a first reaction to the music video with HWAA or HWAA, and then have a second go and talk about the lyrics. So without any further ado, let's go. Is that them being alone in winter, essentially? Oh. That kind of reminds me of La Tata a little bit. Mimi with red hair. Lord have mercy. Oh my God, man. Whoa. Literally in her nest. Oh. was in reverse. And the red almost as if it's burning. What? I legitimately expected another minute. That was so beautiful. Visually, holy fucking hell. And them literally dancing in that red background with the dresses, almost like to represent the fire that is burning, kind of. And this beginning with almost like the changing of the seasons, and it kind of, it went cold into winter of them kind of like being literally in the freezing cold with the white dresses and everything. Let's take it back and talk about it a little bit. Okay, these kind of hurt my eyes a little bit. Haven't worn them in a while. Wasn't the best of ideas. Let's talk about it. So like that's the representation of their heart kind of like turning into the winter, turning cold, the spring that they were longing for, and Alone in Winter. It sounds like the ending there said, am I being too greedy for wanting spring day to come or something like that? And then they're like, I'll ignite the fire myself. The flower burning in reverse was also very interesting.
Yeah.
Is that supposed to be their hair that is tied up to that tree? Does that mean that like they're stuck to that tree? They're stuck in that winter. They cannot get out. Man, Suyeon, which seems to be left by the cruel wind, the darkness deepens. And I love these visuals with Sujin, almost like you have like the spotlight on her, almost as if like the sun is starting to shine on her as she is showing her intention of win back that spring that she lost, that they've lost. Man, Mimi's visuals are... I didn't notice it before, but with Mion, it looks like the sun is kind of there. It's like this turning point as she's almost like running away from the cold and into the morning. But also with Mini, we see the ground that she is lying upon is actually all in cracks. Like it's almost like their feelings, the coldness that they have been experiencing for all of this winter is beginning to kind of crack and melt. And as we go to that chorus, it looks like the sun is kind of starting to shine down upon them. Yeah, she's literally like opening her eyes. That's beautiful. The only thing that is very interesting is the visuals of almost like this cracked glass, but it could be the ice that is cracking, and you know, their true, like the fire is beginning to show, kind of in a way, even though there are no visuals of any light that is coming in, any like orange colors or anything, and this course is still very cold. So is this them kind of still being in the process of wanting to get out of that cold winter, but still not being able to do so? Not really sure, but let's take it back to this course. It's so fucking beautiful. Yuki's hair looks very like prestigious in a way. I shall never let your trace leave a mark, shall burn the resentment left alone. And she's literally like kind of sitting in her nest in a way, kind of again thinking about what she wants to do, like promising herself. So not even a memory, you won't be even a memory to me. Very interesting. Her rap is just the jewelry and everything is also natural. Do the crows represent all of her feelings of resentment by any stretch of the imagination? Because they have like those bright red eyes, almost like to represent hate, and I'm not sure. There's got to be an obvious symbolic meaning to a crow. The only meaning that I know is from my favorite movie of all time, The Crow, with Brandon Lee, when a crow brings the guy Brandon Lee back to life, Eric Craven back to life, to kill those who to avenge his and his fiance's death. So I doubt she will kill the resentment and will kill the memory, essentially, to forget him and to bloom again, essentially. I'm saying essentially way too many times. This is interesting because it's almost like the moon, right? Between the trees, there's literally a lyric in Alone in Winter. The moon that connects us. That moon caught between the trees rises up several times. The moonlight that melts our breakup only makes my eyes fill with tears again. Literally, we have like this visual of the moon. She's being in the center of the moon. The trees, the moon that is connecting the trees. Very, very, very cool. Let's take it back. There's the transformation. Oh my god, even the earrings and everything. Looking through the fabric, light up the fire. As man, that hand movement, that dance, and them all wearing all of these vibrant dresses, Mini's visuals with the orange lighting, the color grade, everything representing the fact that they finally were able to light up that fire. But the abrupt ending of this song almost makes it feel like they almost were successful in their plan to ignite that fire, but something happened, which is why the song ends so abruptly. Maybe it's just a stylistic choice. I'm not sure. Dancing in the moonlight that will melt. Fuck, what was the lyrics? I already forgot. The moonlight that melts our breakup. So here, the moonlight that is melting my memories of us. Could that be a connection? Man, even the earrings and everything is just. Oh my god, that and the sound effect there. The floral dresses as well, like shall bloom a flower. Like they literally burning those ashes in order to. Oh my god, this is fucking beautiful. Let's take it back again. I don't care. I love this song so much. I love them. That's interesting. By holding regrets of broken faith, burn myself with the fire of heartbreaking times. So by trying to ignite, wait, could it be that by trying to ignite the fire, they actually are burning themselves because in an attempt to ignite the fire and get through this winter, get out of that changing of the season, they actually burn themselves because they don't actually believe what they're saying in a way? Could that be like 'cause literally because they're holding those regrets of broken faith, they're holding all of these things that they were supposed to throw away in burning, igniting this fire, and instead they're just burning themselves because they cannot get over those memories. They cannot erase those memories. Could is maybe that's why the song ends so abruptly? I'm not sure. Let me know in the comment section, obviously. Always love hearing your opinions. And the light behind her, the background is red and not orange anymore. So it's almost like the sunset that turned into like, by trying to ignite the fire, I actually brought hell upon me, kind of, because now instead of being cold, I'm actually burning up because I ignited the fire by burning myself. And now that fire is so much deadlier than the actual cold. If that makes any sense? Because by trying to erase those memories, I'm actually thinking about it even more. Kind of like the Alone in Winter song, as opposed to Han, the first music video. It's like them trying to convince themselves and then realizing that they convinced that person, the love interest, that they're over him when in reality they were not. So, not sure. It's almost like the hate, the red is still there. And that's why they're burning now. And the hair is still there, still tangled. Not sure. So it's almost like regardless a flower will bloom because I'm burning, but am I igniting the fire to burn what is around me, or am I just burning myself? I'm not really sure, but if you guys know anything about the storyline here and some theories and opinions and whatnot, let me know in the comment section down below. This was absolutely, as any idol song that I've checked out on this channel, I'm constantly am blown away, and I gotta believe that the abrupt ending is very intentional in a storytelling purpose. I'm not really sure. Obviously, I kind of like my theory and I'm a little bit biased, but let me know what you guys think about the abrupt ending, what is the meaning, and anything else that you may have in terms of theories, opinions, and holy shit, this was an this was an absolutely beautiful music video. The song was amazing, and the first song, Alone in Winter, it just the cinematic vibe is absolutely off the chains, to be honest, and I really enjoyed both of these. So happy to finally dive back into IDLE. I've been thinking about possibly sometime next month to do a unhelpful guide to IDLE. If you guys like that idea and would like to see that reaction, let me know in the comment section down below, and that will probably be my next IDLE reaction. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, let me know in the comment section down below. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you all in the next one. Have a wonderful week, you guys. See ya.